Big Z Reviews. Made for Love is an HBO Max show that just recently finished its run for the first season. I'm not sure if they're going to do more or not. But it's a really funny, strange, and interesting show that I did enjoy.
Gogoltech's newest endeavor is a chip implanted into couples' brains to merge their thoughts.
Our minds will be one.
Together, we will become a singular living God.
I want it out, and I want a divorce.
So I liked how they released this. They didn't do, one episode a week, but it still made you wait a little bit for it. Like I think they had 3 episodes and 3 episodes and 2 episodes. Because it's like an 8-episode show. And so it created a little bit of time, so you couldn't blast through them all right away, although now you can. And it's really interesting, really different. It's based on a book. I think actually there's a love doll in this, and the face of the love doll is based on the author of the book. But essentially, there's this bastardized version of Google, but as Gogol. And Byron Gogol is the head of Gogol, and this he's played by Billy Magnuson, and he's been in a couple of things. I liked him in Game Night a lot, and I think he was in something else too, but he is so weird. He's kind of like a sociopath and wants to be in control of everything. And our main character is played by Kristen Melody as Hazel Green, and she is his love object essentially. He's focused on her, and they've lived in this kind of cube that he built, that completely in control of everything. And she lived there for a decade, not really seeing any of her family or anything of the world. And then she's finally tired of it and wants to get out of there. But right before she does it, he had implanted her with a special chip that lets him see everything she does. And it's weird, but it's really interesting and funny. Essentially, her dad is Ray Romano. And so she escapes through the help of a dolphin who is also implanted with a chip. And that she goes to her dad, and her dad is their mother had died, but now he is living with a love doll. And I love that there's a lot of mirroring of how essentially she was Byron Gogol's living love doll. But because he wanted to control everything about her, but he still wanted her, but it's weird at times, but it's interesting. It's funny, but it's everything about it is odd and different. But I love HBO. I mean, they're always putting up such banging content. Even if you don't like a show they do, it's always interesting. And they never put out shitty content. They might put out something you don't like, but it's always going to be some really good quality there. And I really like Kristen Melody in this, and I like how they dive into some interesting things. But I think that the end isn't super satisfying, but it's a difficult ending. It says a lot about how a lot of abusive relationships might end up. I mean, that is what it is, even though it's an abusive relationship, but from the one of the richest men in the world, the most powerful men, so it's the power difference is even more. And it's really good. I would highly recommend it, but it's definitely that it is odd going in. It's not a normal show. I kind of wish there was a little bit more. The ending feels a little abrupt, so I hope that we get a second season, but I'm not sure exactly what it would be. But I would love to see more from this cast, because I really liked everyone in it, and I liked the writing of it. It's very interesting, so I would definitely recommend Made for Love. I'd probably give it an 8.75 out of 10. So thanks for watching, and if you want to see any more of me, you can subscribe down below. Thanks.